The hit Webtoon original series Lookism is finally getting its very own anime on Netflix. To many, it's about time. And to others, you might be questioning what in the world is Lookism. Well, fear not, weary traveler. If you're interested in amazing action, interesting mysteries, and a strange tale about being true to yourself even in the body of someone else, allow me to introduce you to Lookism. The series follows Daniel Park, an overweight loner, after basically being bullied out of his own school and heading to a new one, seeking a new life, and quite literally getting one. Waking up in a tall, attractive, fit body, Daniel somehow manages to get two bodies for the price of one, waking up in the other when falling asleep. This skyrockets Daniel's popularity, but also other people's jealousy, causing Daniel to be the center of attention both with the good and the bad. Attending J-High, he meets a colorful cast of interesting characters, all of which have their own motivations and objectives. Befriending some and accidentally starting fights with others. Don't ask me how you accidentally start a fight. He manages to do it. Daniel's life went from being constantly alone and picked on and bullied to being the top of his class. A real rags to riches story. While you might just see a weird slice of life story with a strange premise of two bodies for one person, there's actually a lot more that Lookism has to offer, which brings us to the two best parts of the series, the characters and the action. I think the action speaks for itself. It's incredibly done. Not only are the fight scenes dynamic and wonderfully made, something I'm incredibly excited to see animated, but more importantly, each character has their own unique fighting style. Every person fights in a different way. Some characters focus on more traditional boxing with shoulder rolls and jabs, while some are grapplers, some practice Muay Thai, and even more fighting styles that I have no clue what they are. But every person fights in a different style, which means most fights feel fresh and exciting. But more importantly, certain fighting styles and attacks directly connect to the second reason this webtoon is so interesting, and that's because of the characters. Lookism has a lot of characters. Most have stayed relevant throughout the series, which is honestly impressive. And because of that, we got to see a lot of them learn and grow. Learn what's important to them, how they can improve, whether it be their relationships, their fighting style, or their attitude. One of the best parts of Lookism is the characters. Each character that gets even the smallest amount of screen time at first becomes someone who gets their own backstory, their own motivation, their own major personality and aspiration. They gain their own importance. But that also means you're bound to find your new favorite character somehow, somewhere. You want a hothead with a heart of gold? Boom, there's your hothead with a heart of gold. You want a himbo? Bam, there's your himbo. You want objectively the best character in the webtoon? Boom, there's Jay in his silent glory. Lookism is a great series because of its characters and its action, all the stuff I'm so excited to see animated, but also because of its heart. It's a series about pushing yourself to become better. Daniel Park thought his life would be simpler if he was attractive, blaming his problems on his looks. But it was his attitude that held him back. He realizes this and grows because of it. And there's so much I have yet to talk about, like the mystery surrounding Daniel's double bodies, the main character's relationship with the other fantastic characters, the absolutely insane fight scenes later on in the series, and even the absolute insanity that is the affiliated groups. So make sure to catch up with this series before the anime hits Netflix, and make sure to check out Lookism, updating every week on Webtoon.